All right, day 16, the fitness, and today's going well. Surprisingly, things are, I don't know, maybe clicking or just feel like they're going to take a turn for the better for some reason. Something in the air out there, I guess. I don't know. But I started with an 8.5 mile run and I got the push ups in. I'm at 41 days of push ups of 100 or more. I think the last 4 days I've done 125. That's only because I'm kind of losing count. I know I do the two in the morning, and then the second set, I can't remember that middle set, but I know. So I'll either do an extra one or an extra two to make sure that I get the 100 in. But I notice I've been feeling a little bit more sore, a little bit more tired. So I think that's what it is. I'm getting in an extra 25. But of course, I can't keep count right now. I'm just totally spacing out. So it could be 125. But I'm just going to say 100 because I lost count. So that's on me. Need to figure out some kind of way on the board to draw it or move it, a magnet over so I know. And then with that, I'm also doing the reading. I'm on page 110. Got 110, and it was pretty cool. The other day, I read a part about how he got his first gig. It was a Dazed and Confused. But it's the big scene where he says, all right, all right, all right. And he says how he came up with that all right thing. So that was cool. He's saying, he's like, what does this guy have? He's like, he's got a cool car. Check. He's into smoking and weed. Check. And then he's got, what did he say? The girl. And then he's supposed to go kind of pick up or pass this girl. So he's like, check. And then I guess they said roll scene or action. And he's like, oh right, oh right, oh right. And that was his thing. And they got put in there. And he said that's where it started. So that was kind of cool, like a little background story on that. But back to the training. Another cool parts about today, I did 8.5 instead of 8 because my friend that I went hiking with two days ago, yeah, on day 14, they invited me to do this new app called the Conqueror Challenge. And I guess they have these famous hikes, Kilimanjaro and Mount Fuji and the Appalachian Trail, which I think is what I'm doing right now. I'll have to look. I'm really new and I was a little bit thrown out of sorts because they said you signed up for the wrong one. And so I had to message them and they messaged back and said, go talk to the support services and the support people and maybe they can log you in and change the code. So I don't know yet. It's supposed to update. It says every day at midnight. So I won't know until tomorrow morning how the miles, if it does get tracked over, and if it's an individual or a team thing that we all go, or it's just the team signs up together. I don't know. But it's just something fun to help keep track of the steps and miles. And we got a little chat group going so we can check in on each other and encourage each other. So that'll be fun. But made me want to do that extra half mile. I'm not sure if I'm going to try to add a half mile every day this week, or maybe I'll just do, since I took yesterday off, not as a punishment, but just, hey, you took yesterday off, so remind your legs that you still want to run the extra half mile today. I don't know. But the extra half mile sounds good. I guess it's just a little something more than I did last week. I'm not saying that I want to do that an extra half mile every week and add on 8 to 8.5 to 9, 9.5, 10. I only go up so much, so much time in the day. But gonna start adding miles in that way, half mile at a time. Maybe take the dog out for some more runs. She's finally old enough. The vet said that I can take her running and it's not gonna be as bad for her hips or joints. And it's not too hot yet. It's actually kind of chilly. And I say that because that wind was chilly. And the heater went out the last couple of days. And so it's just been stuck at 68, 70 which is kind of nice when you're going to bed. But after a run, you come back and you're trying to heat back up, and you just take a time to sit down and stretch and roll out your leg. It just gets colder and colder and colder. I don't know what it is. I need to do more research on that. I'm not sure if it's the sweat or just the body temperature's used up all your calories, and so your system's not able to heat up as much or as efficiently as it could. I don't know entirely, but it's a little bit of an issue. But all I need to do is just change my habit and just change out those clothes, just take a hot shower right after, and then stretch, and then enjoy dinner. That's it. We'll see how the challenge goes. I'm excited that still 16 days into reading the book. Well, about to. I have 15 completed. Gonna read tonight. That'll be 16. Push-ups are still going. Slowly adding in pull-ups, curls, extensions. I'm trying to look for some other stuff to have that I can do with a band. Like a fitness band, not necessarily a TheraBand, but that TheraBand type, but just more resistance. I think the one I have now is either a 40 or 50 pound resistance. I don't know how to check. I've had this thing for 6 or 7 years, and I just bought it, a bunch of fitness equipment, and this is one of the things I had left. It's getting a lot of use right now. I just should probably get more. We'll see. We'll see how this goes, and we'll keep adding on, keep building up. All right. Run your life with health and happiness. Cheers. Have a good night.